Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed.
And he's had a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Howson. Ball played for Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. That has not gone well. He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Busquets. Howson. Busquets. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Scholes. He's got away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Scholes! Cleared without hesitation. Can he? Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. And it's Hullet. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! And it's a goal! And that for him is goal number 10. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack.
He's having a hit! Trying their luck again.
Well, I'm not quite sure whether these longer-range attempts are a tactic trying to test the goalkeeper or whether they haven't got enough craft in their game to play their way through, but it's not working. They need a fresh idea.
Busquets. Now it's Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. He's in space and looking for options. Deep cross. Van Basten! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Belletti. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. And that is expertly dealt with. Danielson. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that should get the job done. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's good vision. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Belletti. Batistuta. A lot of space ahead of him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer, in the context of the game, he must save it. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. An instinctive delivery. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Here's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. He's found the way through.
2 added minutes.
And he can clear it away. Stoichkov. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And the shots. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. He won't be happy with that one. He can run onto that. Oh, it's a great ball here. Costa Curta can get it clear. And it's Rodri. Haaland. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Quick look, then plays it in. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Basten. Batistuta. On. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed it until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Hullet! Stoichkov. That is good alertness. Bernardo Silva was only too happy to...
It's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. And he's lost his man here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neuer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Coming on the field is number 14, Chouameni. Substitutions taking place.
Rafinha! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through here. Header. Goal! Gremio! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's been... He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Neuer gets it clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's through and all alone! Can he finish? It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Gremio go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving on and making good progress. Foden. This looks promising. It's a goal kick. a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Grêmio have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Nicely aimed pass. And here's Azar. Now it's Ansu Fati. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ansu Fati actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha plays it short. Hangs it. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
There will be 5 minutes at
Across
a
the
time.
quarter. Here's... Oh, he's been caught napping. 5 minutes to add. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fati has it in a wide position. Looking for options for movement. And this is Azar. He's on it. Can he get away? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Konate. Shot could be on. Oh, he's been... Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The angle was on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from...
Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. Belletti. To McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Stoichkov! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Stoichkov seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
Now it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rudiger gets it away. Bullet. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He can get that clear. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Pelé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Now it's Hazard. Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. Flings in a bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard with the delivery. Corner number 2 then. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And this is Pele! Pele! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Pele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Adams. Busquets. And it's Rudiger. Pull it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hullet. Koundé gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. And it's McAllister. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way through. Rudiger makes the interception. Hullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Turns back here, probably the best option. Stoichkov tries to play it through. And it's played in. Climbs up big! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he finish? Van Basten! Scorching strike! He's got himself an absolute peach. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's Pele! Hazard, looking to go deep. That's a decent clearance. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
McAllister. Batistuta. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Pull it. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go cross-field. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Basten. Shot a goal! He scores! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he shoots! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have the...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substitution on the field.
This is Borussia Dortmund's free kick.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth.
Neymar! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
We expected better, and so did he. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pele. And Hullet! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Played out towards the right wing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Busquets. Played back in. Bullet. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Adams. Busquets. And it's Belletti. And that's it. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra win.